James Lennis. On my channel today is McIntyre Estate Chardonnay, Lucia Highlands, 2016 vintage. Stay tuned and I'm going to tell you about this wine. I love this producer. I love what they do. Their Chardonnay is fantastic. My favorite is their Estate Chardonnay. So a really good price point for this wine here, and sophisticated packaging. And so I'll place all the other videos that I have produced for McIntyre right here, those video reviews to look at. So here's what we have. Now this is the Estate Chardonnay from McIntyre, 2016 vintage. So this is a handsome region for Pinot Noir, Syrah, Chardonnay. And so I think this wine is spectacular because I think it really is expressive, beautiful, and shows a great possibilities for Chardonnay in this glass here from this region, highlighting its beauty, elegance, and fantastic price point in my opinion, because I think I could find an equivalent bottle, but for a much higher price point in California. So a 2016 vintage, 13.9% ABV, and I'm getting a lot of 14.5s, almost 15% alcohol point Chardonnays. That's crazy. While one might say that's a few points away from it, 1.1 points southerly. There's this great controversy between that half point allowance between what TTB allows in terms of 1/2 above, 1/2 below the pointed or the printed ABV score. I like to think oftentimes they're pretty accurate, and from people that I know that are wine producers, they're pretty accurate, relatively accurate. Now, I do believe this is in that range because it tastes like it. Now, if you've had a 14.8, 14.9 Chardonnay, it definitely tastes hot. There's no way around it. I've never said, oh, this doesn't taste hot, because they generally do. So here's a back label to look at. SIP certified wine. So McIntyre produces a handsome bottle at a great price point, and it's also done in a sustainable manner, which is, I think, a fantastic thing. So if you're wondering what this is, it's a wine charm. It's just me tonight. And, I got this in Paris, and I think it's just so much fun. And so I got my favorite color, orange. There's multiple colors. I got it, I believe, at Galerie Lafayette. And I was traveling with a friend, and he says, you should get these. And I said, I should. I'm going to get them. So I'm glad I did. But this wine, to me, is really fantastic with food. Crab cakes, oysters, fried chicken. There's a lot of things to enjoy this wine with and to enjoy it on its own. And for me, it's not overexpressed in oak or mallow. I think it's really giving a fine balance between the inputs of this wine. So it does see a bit of oak. I'm not sure what it is. I looked on the website. So this wine, I think, is expressive, beautiful, and wonderful because it really is giving that characteristic of Lucia Highlands Chardonnay. And, it's a mid-gold coloration, which is telling me a bit of oak on this. To me, I would love to taste this 10 years from today because I think it's going to age remarkably well. I think a lot of people are spooked or scared about trying aged Chardonnay, but I think aged Chardonnay is remarkable and wonderful. Not all Chardonnays age the same way or gracefully, but I think I've tasted many great examples that have. So this wine is impressive. Now, this wine is 94 points out of 100 points. It is a $38 price point. I think that's a complete good value, good price point for a high quality wine, high quality Chardonnay from California. So here we go for a scent characterization first, as always, and then followed by the palate experience. So on this, Meyer lemon curd, quince notes, green apple, and broken seashells. Beautiful. Next, the palate characterization. So it is balanced. It's a beautiful wine because the alcohol is not too high. It's expressive but not overly so. It's balanced between the fruit characteristics and even a mineral notation that I think is really splendid, especially in the finish. It's reminding me of Chablis. So on this characteristic notes on this wine, it's a bit of green apple notes, star fruit, and crushed oyster shell. So that salinity notes coming through, that minerality is coming through. This wine is 94 points out of 100 points. I'll put more information down below on SIP Certified, which is the certifying body for this producer, which I think is a really good program. So more information on the producer down below. Additionally, you'll see information on SIP certification. Thank you for watching. Also, the like button's down there, so please hit that button. So my tasting table brimmeth over with so many great wines, so thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Let's stay connected. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and WordPress. So let's stay connected. Thank you again for watching, and thank you for stopping by. Santé.